we're getting to the fourth track, okay? Holy Ground with Queen Nicki, okay? Nicki Minaj being, oh man, where can we start with Nicki Minaj? Being one of the greatest rap MCs in general. I'm not even talking about a female rap MC, like just in general, one of the greatest rap MCs of our generation. Like right now, Nicki, where she's at, I think she's at a place where she's almost in and out of retirement every now and then, and she's in a place where she's very comfortable in the sound and very confident with it. In terms of intention and in terms of like, is she gonna bring something here that would like show, okay, she has something to prove? I don't know. And again, it applies to Nas too. I'm gonna give the same approach to Nas because I don't know if they're gonna be super intentional about these features. And again, I don't know how much these artists actually respect Davido as an artist. But if they don't, and you hear in the song, if an artist doesn't respect the person that are going to go and hop on their song, you tend to hear it sometimes if they bring a weaker version of themselves. And I'm hoping we don't hear that. Again, that same narrative that I've been telling you guys about Davido and international features, it's scary, okay? I'm always going into those kind of songs holding back a little bit, like, Omo, don't form my hand, man, because it's very easy for this not to work. And I want to be impressed. Like, for me, the bar is blow my mind. Like, that kind of feature, Chris Brown and Davido, blow my mind. Like, I don't think Davido has ever had an international feature that made so much sense and was so compatible and made a great moment. And that's the bar, right? But like, I don't know, in terms of chemistry, in terms of atmosphere for the artist to work, we're gonna examine all of that, and I'm scared. But either way, let's get right into it. This is Nicki Minaj and Davido. Song is called Holy Ground, okay? Holy Ground.
My holy ground, baby, I run to. Ninja to the world.
Okay, Nicki. Ninja to the world, okay?
The queen to the motherland.
Okay, Nicki's out here, man.
She said, come if you wanna. I said, I know myself, I'm gonna wanna.
I hear what that beat is doing, bro. That beat is doing madness, bro.
She said, come if you wanna. I said, I know myself, I'm gonna wanna. Activate. Activate if you wanna. Let her know it's not enough.
Okay.
I thought I see it at home. Mama go fight, she got like 6 tattoos.
Hello.
She was a city, she be sick.
Hello, Al. Now, just from the hook alone, I'm getting the sense that it's a duet. They're going back and forth. They're like he's singing a verse that, funny enough, might be describing Nicki Minaj, because I see the line where he says something about 6 tattoos. She gets 6 tattoos or something. I was like, okay, is it referring to Nicki here? Like, because I know we all know Nicki's tatted, so it might be. Okay. Now he said if she was a city, I'll call her Timbuktu. Timbuktu is like, I don't know if Timbuktu is regarded as a holy ground, but I remember, I think it is. But holy ground, you were thinking Mecca, you're thinking Jerusalem, you're thinking, you know, like others, like in terms of like other religions. But Timbuktu, I think it might be a holy ground for Islam. I'm not sure. I might do my research, but I know there's a lot of like ancient, like I know like ancient Mali was like, but Timbuktu was a huge thing. I think it was the genesis of, but I know Timbuktu shall hold some level of like significance in terms of like historical context. But yes, I think that's what I was trying to refer to whoever this girl is, as if she was the city, she would cover Timbuktu. Now, holy ground where I run to, basically she's my home base, she's just my ground zero, you know, where I always come back. And I think that's a very sweet and romantic sentiment to have, you know. Okay, Nicki. Nicki's singing. Nicki Minaj is singing. I didn't see that coming, but I'm here, we're gonna hear it. Hey! Okay. Nicki's killing it. Nicki is like actually bodying this, coming in with a singing intro, blending and transitioning beautifully with Davido, because Davido is singing. It would be like being abrupt for her to just immediately jump into rapping, but she comes in there and starts her verse with like, she's singing, and then you hear an amazing like rap verse squeezed in there, and it just is that you never even see it coming, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it, man. Just coming back, bro. Mad, bro. Mad. Look at Davido trying to be intentional. Okay. Wow. Maybe I need to raise the bar up for Davido a little bit, man. Come on. Honestly, like, that was very impressive. That was oddly very compatible feature there. Oddly very compatible. Like, I had my expectation, I had my fears, guys. This is actually not bad, man. This is actually not bad. Davido is impressing me so far, bro. I won't lie. It sounds like all these songs are intentional, bro. It sounds like these songs, they mean something, and they don't just feel like fillers in the album. They just feel like he's half-assing them. It sounded very intentional. We're 4 tracks in, but we have 17. So I don't know if he can keep it up. I don't think he can. Will he? I doubt it, though. There'll be moments that would... no. But let's get into the next track. Okay, thank you so much for watching that. The full album review / reaction is coming up shortly. Or if it is out by now, it's over here. So definitely go follow that link and that tab and go watch it. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.